If you look at that camera, kindly tell us, what would you tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self that it's okay.
It's okay.
Don't be in a hurry. Things happen at the right time, but keep working. Don't stop.
Yeah, good advice there. I love that. So we've heard from Chris, don't stop working, keep going. A beautiful one. So, how would you describe life today?
Life today is ups and downs. Ups and downs. I'll describe it as community, love, respect, and hard work. And then always find time to enjoy yourself once in a while.
Yourself. Yes, once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, do you still face challenges, although different from before?
Yeah.
And how do you approach them now?
Well, now I've learned to take a step back and look around. And then secondly, I've learned to keep family close now.
Yes.
It's important to get advice. Before, something that I would have tried to tackle by myself now, I find it much easier and much better to look around to the people you know that genuinely care for you.
Yes.
Just ask for help. It's okay. Don't be so proud.
Yes.
You
yes.
don't.
And do you feel like most of young people like get themselves in that situation where they do not want to ask for help?
Yeah, because you know you're told. I think it's a weird situation where you want to feel grown. But being grown is that
Yes.
understanding when you need help, not being able to take care of it on your own. And I think that's the issue.
Yes.
Everyone wants to feel like they're that adult. I've made it here.
Oh, I got that with my son. I got it with my son when he would say, when he reached 18, Mom, I'm a grown up now. And I said, please, and you still under my roof. Rules are going to be mine for now until you get your footing. But in the end, we became closer. And, even when as he grew like to 19, we now became closer and now we can discuss things. Yeah. So I feel like it's also important that parents should also engage their children. Now, tell me something. Sometimes we give our children their their careers as parents. And we think, oh, you should be this, or we want to give them the careers that we wish we had. We want to take them through that journey so that they can follow up. What's your take on that?
Wow, it's an interesting one because I'm split about it. Because sometimes when you say give careers, it depends because there is that one where you might want your child to be a doctor or the usual, the engineer, lawyer. But also there are the people who are literally given the careers because their family does this business or what, and so like with the two of them, I believe it's important that your child does have some direction in a sense, and especially if they show that they're not interested in things outside of what you might have thought of as the norm.
Yes.
But if your child shows interest in other things, I feel like you should encourage that.
Yes.
But if there's no direction, I don't see a problem with you just being like, hey, I have a job over here you can do.
Yes.
If somebody doesn't feel like they have something in life that could fulfill them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What does grace mean to you?
Grace. I think grace to me means the ability the ability to know something but act like you don't.
Good. That's a good one. That's yours. Yeah, that's it. It's a good one. And how does grace manifest in your life today?
Well, with me, I would say it's manifested the most in terms of building relationships. Trying to understand where someone is coming from, not exactly where you are, but where they're coming from.
Yes.
And yeah, it helps to create a lot more peace. Just understanding the next person. Give them that grace because you understand that their thought might not be just like yours because you both come from a different, I wouldn't say background, but you both have your lives and your ways of thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So, like, what message of hope or encouragement would you like to give to our viewers and listeners facing their own struggles?
Hope and encouragement, I would say to you guys, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen to people sometimes. Take in advice. At the same time, not all advice is good advice. But keep pushing. If you're passionate about something, don't let someone deter you. It might be fun to hang out with guys, but if your dream was something else, there's no reason for you to be doing that. I would say just stick to what you want. Know what you want first of all, and then stick to it. And everything else comes later in life. They say our young years is the time to struggle.
True.
So we can enjoy life later. And that's what I would advise the young guys.
Okay. Talk to me about mentorship. What do you think about mentorship with the current generation?
I feel like we don't listen. For one, and also there is a lack of there's a disparagement, is that what I would say? Between the younger and older generations, where each of us thinks that we're right. You know, and I would say it's important that we meet somewhere in the middle.
Yes.
The older guys need to understand that the way things used to work then isn't necessarily the way life is now. And us younger guys need to understand that people are coming from a place of experience and not a place of anger, or they're telling you because they love you.
Oh, yeah. Do you think sometimes, I like that also, do you think sometimes the love is a little bit more aggressive when it comes from the older generation? Or do they show it in a different way, right?
It's different. You know, it's funny. There's something me and my mom like to say a lot, and it's like, if you want your child to do something, don't be the one to tell them. Get someone else to come, because what mom says will automatically, mom is just...
Yeah. And sometimes I also feel, which it's an ideal that I hold very strongly, that children need to be shown,
Not told.
Not told.
Very true.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. I have had a wonderful time. And I'd really like to host you once more. And we talk about the stories about UK and the life there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole chapter.
I know that's a whole chapter. So maybe next time. But thank you so much for coming. I am so delighted. It was a wonderful time just sharing with you this. And probably you can look at that camera and advise the younger generation, or probably people who want to do music and they'd like somewhere to go. Can they come to you?
Yes. So for the young guys, like I was saying, my doors are open. please come by, bombard me with all the messages. Ask me, how do you get into this? And then, secondly, guys, you can learn everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
Please, please, please don't let anyone lie to you that you need to get some special whatever.
Yes.
You can learn whatever it is that you want to know. Just watch a video or two.
Yes.
Take in knowledge, because the knowledge is there. And we are here to help. Please reach out, ask me questions. You want to come and see how a studio runs? Please, by all means, come over.
Right.
You know, and we are here to support you. That's all I want the young people to know. And it's not about the money, although if we can make some together.
Yes.
It would be nice.
Yes,
but
because you also have to put food on the table, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I have had a blast, and thank you so much. Shout out to your mom, and shout out. Now, I forgot to ask something. Do you have a mentor?
Well, I have a few people that help to guide, yes. One of them is like my boss, Mr. Mumu. Hi. My grandmother, and uncles.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
They strengthen family also, right?
There is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Take a moment and reflect on your own resilience. You are more resilient than you realize. In the tapestry of life, resilience threads its way through every challenge. Until next time, stay strong, stay resilient.